Innovation within our business is vital because within QSR it's an industry that we need to constantly excite consumers, and that excitement is through different food types, different flavours, different food textures and so on. And without that it's a really great way to bring feet in store. So they know that you've got a core menu and many people love that core menu, but for us to continue the excitement, to continue bringing to consumers in store, and to drive frequency, innovation plays a vital role. It's not that people will stop coming into the store, so we would definitely have a core consumer set that would come in. The problem is that it just makes us more vulnerable to competitive action. So what then happens is that our competitors are offering more exciting product portfolios and solutions, and it'll just drag feet out of our stores into their stores. So we will always have a core that is the heart of our business, and that won't change, but we need that innovation to constantly bring consumers back in our store, wanting to try new things. You know, it's all of QSR, you know, at the end of the day. So if somebody, when they want something from the quick service restaurant industry, which is fast food, they're choosing across all our competitors. So McDonald's is a big competitor of ours, both in South Africa and globally. Nando's in South Africa is a big competitor as well. So Chicken Licken is another one. Burger King is just coming to South Africa, they are too. Steers, with our more affluent consumers, they're big competitors too. So even pizza, if you look at the development of the pizza portfolio in South Africa, it's grown significantly. So they also are competitors. Communication plays a big role in this. So we've got to constantly excite consumers, remind them that we're there, and give them a good reason to want to engage in our brand. It's quite difficult. We are a very big brand in South Africa. We're the biggest fast food brand in the country. But that doesn't mean we can rest on our laurels at all, because it means that we're actually the most vulnerable to attack. So any new guys that are coming in, invariably they're taking from us being the biggest player. So we've got to constantly be on our feet, and we do that through extensive brand communication campaigns aimed at different consumer segments and different consumers within South Africa. And we've got to make sure we're doing that in a way that is relevant to those consumers. So, and for us being such a big brand, that goes from sort of very consumers that don't have a huge amount of money to ones that are very wealthy, and in order for us to connect with them, often we've got to dial into different consumer insights to make sure that the work that we're doing really does have resonance with those consumers. First of all, we are one big brand, so we can't be a schizophrenic brand. We can't express ourselves to consumers in multiple different ways. So we've got to make sure that everything that we do lines up to one big brand message, but it gives us the opportunity to dial up and dial down certain elements of the brand amongst different consumer segments. So it's rather like if the brand was a personality. Some of our consumer segments, for example, our more affluent males, we dial up the fun side of our brand. For the heartland of our brand, which is families, we talk about connectivity and warmth and togetherness and coming together and enjoying KFC around a table. We've also got things like Add Hope, you know, which is the altruistic side of the brand. It's the side of the brand that gives back to the community. It feeds 100,000 kids per day, and that's the giving side of the brand. So each element that we've got, and we've got this goes into kids, it goes into females, and so on. And each of those different segments bring a different part of the personality of the brand alive. More and more we're becoming quite specific around which channels connect with which consumers. So TV still allows us to get the broadest reach, and the cost per contact is still the best, but we also know that TV going to the youth market is not the most efficient way. So the youth market don't want information forced on them. They want to be able to choose what they want to engage with and when. So it's a pull factor. So it means we've got to tailor make our solutions for them, which means immediately that we go more into the digital space or into the mobile space. Now, we have one of the highest penetrations of mobile phones in the world, but we have a very low penetration of the internet. So it means that mobile phone usage to drive our brand and brand messaging and brand love is really important for us. And it's something that we are putting more and more focus behind as time goes on.